Live.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Pixel Tail Development live stream. Today is March 4th, 2016. Today, we're going to be going over some of the changes that we've been making in the game. We got some new developments to show off to you guys. I'm going to hand it off to Mac first to talk about some player model stuff
Oh yeah,
and
Woo!
yeah.
hats.
Items, all sorts of stuff like that.
Who
Oh,
just joined?
someone joined and messed up the thing. I see how it is.
Oh, I know
Oh,
exactly who it
Bionicle.
was. Oh
Sorry.
my, fired right there. Fire this
fired.
man.
All right.
All right, let
So,
me let
Mac,
me turn it on. All
okay.
right. So,
I haven't
um,
even got Twitch out.
we've been working on a lot of bug fixes. We pushed out 2 weeklies with a lot of changes and just general improvements on things. I've been kind of going back and forth between a lot of stuff recently, but I finally came back to the items again. Uh, Basically, I think I showed this off last stream, but you can enter in items, like certain items. It's called driving. That's what I call it. So you can drive certain items, like this security camera. It takes your input and all that good stuff. It's useful for the piano because it takes your input for the piano. So that's what I've been working on. I also just last night started working on the slot machine, so it's not there, but you can get into it. You can like move the mouse around, and then the cool thing is I'm working on a new UI system for 3D interaction, so you can click on the handlebar instead
Now,
of.
if it's a new UI, would you call it a new eye?
I hate you.
Stop.
I hate you. From the old GMT slots, you would press E to get out of it, and that was kind of a nightmare. So with the driving thing, you actually just use Tab. That way you don't accidentally try to like you get messed up. So this actually is really a lot better. I got to work on like dismounting though, so you can get out and it's placed properly. But yeah, so 3D interactions with items that you're in. That's kind of what I worked on. It's not much right now, but it's the system's there.
Those reflections look pretty nice on
I
that slot
know,
machine.
right? So
If only those things spun.
I'm working on
Shame.
that. So
For shame.
that's the next step, right? But it was important to get the system down so that you can actually,
Right.
hit the spin thing. You can also press space to do it too if you really don't want to click on it. I like clicking on it though; it's kind of cool. On top of that, Fooey and I,
What?
mostly
What'd I do?
Fooey,
What?
hats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
Woo!
let me show. You want to talk about that?
Oh, yeah. So I made a nice little diddle for managing spawning equipables and hats. I made like a server-side instance manager that handles having a slot that replicates its contents to the server, spawning the item on the server, making sure it's a valid item, and then attaches to the player. All sorts of fun stuff. And the best part is I made it totally agnostic of the player, so it's we can just arbitrarily say, hey, you see that golf ball over there that has hats, or like, see that ball race that
Thing?
ball race
Yeah.
that has hats.
Ball race thing.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, so it's totally, you can just slam hats on literally anything, and it's great.
Yeah.
And works for equipables, works for hats, and potentially anything else.
It
we
works
feel
for
like.
different player models too. I did like
Yep.
hat specific. You can see like if I switch between it, they kind of offset the hats to fit. It's not entirely there yet because I got to go through and really like tweak every single hat. But
The hard part is done. Now
yeah.
it's just a matter of offsets, and that's not bad.
And the cool thing about hats, they're not actually just models like in Gmod Tower, because I'm not sure if we mentioned this, but they're actually like entities like
Capital
everything
T
else.
things.
So like this gem crown, for example, it has an actual light attached to it. So it's not just a model now. We can do like particle effects and stuff. We had that
I mean,
before,
you
but
could
this
make
is
it an giant. You can make an entire roller coaster hat if you really wanted.
pretty
Like
much.
there's no stopping you as long as you
So-
attach it to their head and call it a day.
So it's pretty cool. There's a few bugs we got to work out, which I need to tell you about, Fooey.
What? You didn't tell me there's bugs.
I
You jerk.
haven't mentioned it.
Oh
you know.
my! Not telling me bugs so I can fix them. Oh my.
So another thing I worked on was making player models like stores certain data, like not just hats, but also like animation. So we can have specific animations per player model, which is sort of important for this guy right here, because he's got his own little set of animations.
Oh, what a
So
chant.
you can have like specific animations per player model now. I mean, you have to hook it up, but this guy's got his own little animations and stuff, and it's really stupid. But
That
he's
milk
in.
carton. Oh my god, that milk carton.
So-
And he's not made of ice anymore. Look at that.
I know, I gotta texture him though. I wanna put some stuff on him. But it's also important for like the infected. I actually haven't done it for this guy yet, but he has special. I know.
Oh my god, I didn't think
It's-
you'd.
It's just so good.
It's so good.
What do you? Oh,
But anyways, the infected model also will have his own set of like animations, like because right now this pose is not very scary, so
Nope.
and that's
I'm
uh,
terrified. I don't know what
that's
you're
kind of
talking
the
about.
that's kind of the important part of that stuff.
That milk carton though. That is the most satisfied I've ever been with anything. Oh my god.
So yeah, I love it, right? It had to be in there. So yeah, I mean, and just put a watch on. It's a little bit broken, the watches. I gotta fix that.
Oh, did you not get the
Backpack.
offsets for the watch?
Only for the base character. I gotta do it for all the other ones.
And right.
I mean, like, kind of gets there. That works fine.
It gets there. It gets there.
It's a little bit some tweaking. It's a little hard, to be honest.
Isn't
I'm
everything-
gonna
isn't
make an
life-
offset editor, basically.
Uh-huh.
Trying to avoid that as much as possible, so that when people make their own player models, they can just set like some basic offsets and it just works.
It just works.
Yeah.
trademark.
But we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
It's
So-
an evolving game.
I think that's pretty much it on that stuff. I mean, I showed off the item stuff already. So, do you want to talk about the recipes, Fui?
Okay. So in addition to the sick instance manager
I have it
stuff,
working.
which is okay. So I made a system for recipes. So think you take a
Blender.
bunch of items and then you slam it into some turbo machine and out pops a brand new item.
Yeah.
Wowzer dowser. But to make our lives easier, we need some way to manage all the possible recipes and orderings of those items, so we actually know like what this set of items will produce and be able to predict that accordingly. So I made a nice little item system. Makes our lives a lot easier. It all works with Steam's Exchange API. So like, you know how in TF2, like given some items, you can like craft or exchange it for some other item.
Hmm.
No, crazy. I can't think of any recipes right now, but it's that same exact API, and it works in tune with our recipe system, and it's quite nice. Actually, I'm actually really happy with the recipe system because there's some crazy data structures for it. It's got some crazy linked lists going on. Got some nodes of recipe. Oh my god, it's so good. Ingredients.
You're saying
oh.
things I have no one has any idea.
Oh
what you're
my god.
there's some
Actually, hold on.
crazy
Let me
Steam
get- I
recipes.
got a picture of it somewhere. Hold on.
Oh,
It's so
no.
cool.
I
Oh
made
my
a diagram.
saying. You made
I got
a
it. Oh,
diagram.
I got a diagram. Hold on. You see me clicking? This is me going through my image history. I found it. Here's my diagram. MS Paint. Here we go. I'm just gonna slam it into the Discord chat.
And the Mac can pull it up.
Dank Pro. Oh, hold on. Dank Proto. I can't type.
You're the coward. You're the coward.
Yes.
Hold on, let me fix the Discord thing. It kind of went off because some new people joined. There we go.
All right. I slammed it in the chat.
I don't see it.
What? In the Twitch chat.
Twitch.
What? Where am I supposed to put it?
Oh, fine. I opened it. This thing. Okay, I don't know what this is, Fui. This is
It's a linked list of
something.
ingredients where the leaves represent the final crafted result, and the path is a unique path of ingredients
Uh huh.
contain all the ingredients for a recipe.
Right.
So the path is the recipe, where the leaf is the final.
I don't know if I
result.
can. I'm not gonna show this.
Wait,
anymore.
maybe I shouldn't have linked that. It has
Yeah,
penis.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
vomit.
yeah. Way to
don't-
go.
All right,
Fui.
delete it. I can't delete it. Oh god. How do
I don't know
delete it?
why you.
Oh,
Good God.
I
Very-
figured you'd replace
How do I
those, but-
delete messages? Delete
Very-
the Twitch. Oh my god.
Very, very
This is an
professional.
awful idea.
Delete
Very-
Twitch.
very
Oh,
good.
forgot it had
It's too
that.
late, Fui.
It's too late.
Oh god.
It's part of the stream forever. Oh well.
Good
No.
job, Fui. Good job.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Anyways,
So,
so yeah,
that's a thing. Let's
So-
move on.
yeah. Let's move on.
Zach, you should
Now that
talk.
the illusion is broken, as a
What
professional,
A lot of you know the code for it is quite nice, but
it is.
It is. So I'm
Alright.
actually you. How do you want to do the next part on this?
We're
Zach,
talking
you got it.
peer-to-peer now.
I'm
Yeah.
ruining our facade of
Oh,
professionality.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Let me get my notes. Alright, I got my notes.
While you do that, I'll load
Um,
up the lobby. Or whoops.
Well,
Go ahead.
So last night, Fui and I worked on peer-to-peer communication for condos. Basically, what that lets us do is have the lobby and the condos communicate with each other on separate servers. This will allow us to propagate chat messages from the lobby to the condo, so you'll be able to see what people are saying in your associated lobby, and vice versa. This also lets the condo communicate its current state, like whether or not it has a party going on, who's inside it, whether or not it's locked, that sort of information. The peer-to-peer system we're using is built on top of Steam. Steam provides a NAT punch-through system, which allows us to directly communicate between players. So you just make a connection using a player's Steam ID, and you're actually can communicate directly to that player on a socket. We are using that to take a player who is hosting a condo and have him open a connection with the lobby that he recently joined to have that communication happen. Last night, Fui and I were testing that, and we managed to get just basic player-to-player communication. I could be on the main menu, he could be in his condo, and I could send message packets to him, and he'd see them, and then he could send them back to me, and it worked. So that piece is working. Also, last night I started working on, and this is probably, this is stuff to make our lives easier. I was working on implementing remote procedural calls to allow us to network these things in the same way that we network stuff in Unreal.
So cool.
So what we can actually do is call functions on the condo from the game rather than developing our own sort of protocol for doing that. We
Right.
can actually use the same networking systems that Unreal uses, which will save myself and Fui a lot of time because we don't have to design that from scratch now. It's actually, we can leverage the existing technology to do it. So not much to show there, but that's what we've been working on.
We'll have stuff to show soon.
Yeah, next
Yes.
stream probably, right?
Now that the base thing is there, so once we have that, we can easily take advantage of it very soon.
Yep. So inter-condo communication, condo to lobby communication, that's all being bootstrapped now.
It's so cool how it just fits in too, using the same RPC system that Unreal uses.
Yep.
So cool.
Yep.
So
During that whole time
Mac,
lobby finally loaded. Yeah.
our next topic, drum roll. This is super exciting.
No,
What?
no. I'm going to skip
was
that
it?
one.
You're gonna skip that one. Well,
I'm
why
going
didn't
to
you
the-
tell me?
I'm going to the
on
because you were
drum roll.
talking. I was gonna tell you. No, I'm gonna
Okay.
do the lobby one first, and then we'll go
Okay,
to that one.
we'll save that. We'll save that one till the end.
Never
You guys-
mind about the drum roll,
you-
guys.
You're gonna want to stick around because there's a big. We're gonna talk about something really big here. But
Yeah,
we shifted it apparently, so we're moving on to
I
something
want.
else.
I can't edit it because I'm on the
Oh, you
screen.
can't.
I wanted to move it down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. Hold it down, everybody. All right.
because
Just stick around.
I felt. I mean, I
It's
just
good.
loaded the plaza, so might as well.
Yeah. Okay.
It took so long. So,
Oh, you do you, man.
Lifeless, do you want to talk about this stuff, or what do you want me to do here? Just in
I
general?
am absolutely terrible when we're talking about stuff. You know that.
All right, I'll just go
believe
for
in
it.
you.
So, Lifeless has been working on a lot of the Plaza stuff, like normal. The new import store, Rob's Imports, has actually started to get pretty far along. So I'm just kind of panning around it for right now. We're gonna probably fill up all of these shelves with stuff too soon. But yeah, it's looking really nice. And what is this? Oh, right.
Better than a block out.
Yeah, and then like this section over here that is still a blockout. This will be the Steam Workshop stuff when we get to that. So that's it. Let's see what else you got here. Oh, the game mode ports. Let me go there.
The actual physical inside, not the lobby.
Yeah, I gotta.
I like how you make actual grunts as if you're running to the game mode portal.
Cause I am. I gotta click. I gotta click everywhere. So lots of progress here. I'm hoping this texture thing will pop in. I'm in the editor. There it goes. I really like these signs. Lifeless did some really cool work on these signs, and I have to show this
Yeah,
off.
when did you do that, by the way?
Like, look
It
at that.
looks so good.
Look at that. It, like,
At a
moves.
time.
It's
so cool.
Does it do that?
Okay.
Where's the thing? I want it to happen. When is it gonna happen?
What are
Do
you
I have to
doing? You have to play for it.
Oh, okay.
To work.
Ooh.
I'm gonna simulate it then. I want to see that thing happen.
Stimulating doesn't quite work with it, but they'll get the general.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Amazing. All right. Anyways, I just want to show that. So the signs have been redone from what they were, and I really like what it is now. Did some work on the ports as well. I'm not entirely sure. Lifeless would have to tell me, or you could just see it. You can just see it.
Well, sorry, I lost concentration. I've been just
I'm on the
generally
virus
working on
one.
game mode ports.
Yeah.
The ports themselves haven't actually changed that much.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess the was ball race shown in the last one? I don't think it was.
Not
actually.
sure.
so.
You need to
No,
fix up
definitely
some of the viruses coming in. That's the next thing we got to do.
Yeah. I've been mostly just working on the ports themselves, like above the actual signs. I added the whole canopies with foliage
yeah.
coming down and whatnot.
I
So
really like how that looks.
yeah,
You see the tower in the background of the building.
Yeah, we're gonna fix that.
yeah.
That's part of the
We
big
have all these other
optimization.
construction signs.
It's gone.
So, and then what else was there? Oh yeah, this. God, now I gotta jump all over the place. You should have done this in the. Let me go back to the.
Are you going to spin the twin room now?
Yeah, yeah. I'm
I mean,
going over.
there's not much to see, but
No, there's not much, but at least we can show that there's some work being done on it.
Mhm.
I just
Hey.
came out on the weekly though, but you know.
Lifeless, when you did the moving graphics things on the signs,
So-
is that a material that you're doing?
yes. The ball isn't material, but the rest is material.
Nice.
All right.
That's crazy.
I showed spin the win room. It's not much, but it's cool. Once we get the spin the
Sway
win
you
working.
can spin to win, yeah.
Going straight to
that's-
We
the
gotta,
what it's
yeah,
gonna
we
be.
gotta implement some back end stuff. for
straight
that.
to the roller coaster thing.
Yeah.
Matt is actually working on the roller coaster track. He's not with us right now.
Rest in peace,
He's
Matt.
dead.
no
He had
longer
to-
with us.
Yeah, he's
No,
with
he had
us.
to
He got
go
fired.
take care of some stuff. So, but he's working on the roller coaster track itself, and then Lifeless has been working on the station and some other cool stuff, which I really hope I can figure this out on the stream.
If you just simulate and just click on the items, then just
Uh huh.
click the
okay.
tick boxes, and they will do their thing.
Oh man, it's already doing its thing.
Oh yeah, it will do that when you first start.
So-
up, but
Little lights that toggle on when the track's ready to go, and it looks like you got like this gates so that it opens up and closes so that you can get on the ride without like falling down.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's so cool. So,
once we actually have the roller coaster done, we can all tie it all up together so it works
so it would be nice.
properly.
I wish I could show the work in progress on the actual coaster, but he's doing that right now, so I don't have anything right now to show off. But that is about it.
You know, I've just noticed something. The light emissive for you is yellow, and it's white for me. I don't know. I don't understand.
Oh, that's
white.
that's because of the virus weapons, which I'm about to get to.
Oh,
So one of the things that Matt wanted me to mention
segue.
was, yeah, good segue. He just finished all of the virus weapon models. Like, all of the weapons are done, which is really cool. And I'm gonna show them off in their finished state, I guess. We got the 9mm here, and that's what that looks like. I need to turn off the grid. There you go. And then we've got the adrenaline. You've seen some of these before, but I'm just gonna go through them real quick. And that's that. And then we have now the auto rifle. This is the one he just finished. Oh, jeez. Which is really cool. The auto rifle is the replacement for the, what was it? Was it RCP, I believe?
Every time you say RCP,
I know, I'm
think
so
you mean
confused.
RPC.
Yeah, it's RCP. We redid that one, and so now it's an auto rifle. It's basically going to be the same functionality though. It looks a little different. And let's see, we got the crossbow. Just taking a little bit of time to load. This replaces the sniper rifle from the original virus. It shoots off explosive rounds. A lot better and a lot more useful than the actual sniper rifle that we had before. The double barrel has gotten an upgrade on its visuals. It looks a lot nicer. And let's see. Dual silencer is basically the same as the 9mm, but with a silencer. There'll be actually two of them, obviously. And then the flak hand cannon was finished, which is why it's yellow. That's the emissive thing. Lifeless. Because it's supposed to be orange.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when you shoot off this round, the clip comes out completely. And then
Do you want to make a separate material for that then?
yeah,
No,
go-
because-
yeah, it's just for the stream, I will.
Okay. I
And
was just
then
like,
the plasma auto rifle. This is what this is. And geez, man, this is taking longer than I thought. The sonic shotgun. This emissive here that you're seeing, this will fill up when you charge it up to blast people away. TNT I think we showed before. Just go into them all real quick. And the Tommy gun. So, big props to Matt for finishing all of the virus weapon models. Seriously, it's really cool.
great detail for them
It's a
as well.
shame he could not be with us.
Yeah, he probably has more words than I have to say about these things. But yeah, they're all done. Alright, that's it. Now I'm going to show the cool stuff.
All right, everybody, let's get ready.
The
Drum roll.
cool stuff. Because none of the previous stuff was cool.
No,
Big news.
Ooh. Ouch. This is some
Alright.
fighting words.
All right, are we ready? Is this happening? We can
I'm
show
loading it. Yes.
You're probably already going to give it away.
Yeah, I'm going to load it and give it away. That's what's happening.
Are you showing what I think you're showing? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
We've been keeping this hidden for too long, and I need some opinions.
It's a
and
new
stuff.
hat.
Yeah, that's it. Look at this wonderful
It's a new
hat.
car.
So,
Dot.
we've been working on a game world that we have been very carefully not talking about. And
I haven't
Definitely
been
not
careful, to
talking
be
about
honest.
yes, because I've been working on a lot of prototypes for it, and I didn't really want to show it off until it was somewhat decent. It's getting there. There's still a lot of things to tweak.
The map is still mega prototype.
Yeah, as you can tell, there's some block out stuff going on here, and I'm not really showing too much because I don't want to yet. But this game is Planet Panic, so pretty excited to show off the art and the prototype map, and I'm going to show the gameplay in a second. But
Yes, I got mine
Rise
up
worked
already.
on the art, and Lifeless and me have been working on the level designs and all that stuff. So, do we want to do a gameplay demo?
I've got it up ready, so
All right. Let's see if I can
if you
actually
want.
do it. Standalone. It's a lot easier to explain when you actually play the fucking game. So.
Yeah.
So just a reminder, it is team-based, but because there's two people.
It's also mega prototype, which means like when we get this out for early access, and
we're going to need your opinion.
we're gonna need your opinion. We need to tweak a lot of it. So,
Yeah,
so
'cause
you're running the
this is-
standalone. I'll see you.
I am running the standalone, yes.
Oh right, I'm not on Steam. Like friends. So let me just boot this up.
Because yeah, Planet Panic is the first game mode that isn't brought over from Gmod Tower, so
Yeah, because we
need-
wanted to do something new.
all the feedback.
So I'm gonna start the server. I hope this works. It should work. If not,
Let's
I can
go.
still
We did a
show.
lot
I
of
can still
changes
show
before
the.
this too.
Yeah, I've been working on it like quite a lot.
So who
It's
knows if something broke in that
something
time
will
frame.
probably break, but I do want to show it off.
Don't expect miracles.
All right,
Okay, here it is. Join.
Believe in
So-
miracles.
you good?
I'm joining, yes.
So, kind of explain things since the camera is kind of panning around. It's a team-based game. There is a central location where these like pickups spawn in the middle, which is what the camera is looking at right now. When you pick them up, you need to bring it back to your base, and the team with the most like pickups wins. That's the gameplay. There's a lot of story that goes behind all of that. So let's just go ahead and start it. So I'm gonna join cats and dogs.
Dogs. Dang, my ping's high.
Music's not working? What the?
I got you covered.
No! No! Ah!
This is so strange hearing the sounds like a minute behind.
Okay. I was talking, but my mic broke. Thanks. So when we were coming up with this, we were trying to come up with a team-based game that dealt with vehicles and all that stuff, and we came up with the idea that I can even talk over the loudness of everything. That we wanted to have a game where cats were fighting against dogs in like this weird sci-fi 80s kind of weird way, kind of like like a cartoon show, like an 80s cartoon show. It got kind of crazy. Like we just came up with a bunch of really weird ideas, and we decided that this is kind of what we wanted. And get away from my stuff.
It's
So
far too late for that.
yeah. So the idea is you collect the pickups off this thing, and then when you put them into the base, they turn into little cats or dogs.
little dogs.
Yeah. And the kind of the like backstory is that these two creatures are like advanced like intelligent beings from another like planet, and they are going to these planets and they're stealing the resources of the planet before it explodes. See, now it's slowed down because the planet's going to explode, but I haven't done that yet. So the team with the most pickups gets the most resources, and they basically have taken that planet over. So that is the basic story.
Slow motion
canon.
perhaps goes on for a bit too long.
No, it's nice though. I want the music to work though. I'm really upset about that. I might have to just play single player to see the music. I think it's because I forgot to put the music down.
Oh.
Yeah, just you just
Sorry.
need to slam down the music manager, right?
Yeah, but Lifeless doesn't have that.
Oh, classic lifeless maneuver.
Hey man,
What's up?
thanks today.
This is yeah. I was gonna say I hadn't even seen this map before.
Yeah, this map was just today, wasn't it?
Yep.
Oh, I can't take any pickup. Oh, I can take one.
Freaking
You
rude.
can tell who's
Oh,
been
no.
playing the game more by who's been killing more. Mac, you jerk.
Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah, that's an unfair advantage.
Oh, in his own base too. Come on.
So this game is a
Have
lot more
mercy.
hectic when there's more players. The other developers right now, they can't join us because they're on like different versions of the game right now.
Yeah, we're forked. We can't join.
No.
But
No.
we played it with
No.
like 4 people, and it
Oh,
was pretty crazy. It was pretty hectic. There's still a lot of like stuff to do, obviously. So it's not particularly the quality that we want yet. So you have to ignore some of the stuff that's not finished yet.
God damn it. I can barely even get a shot at you.
Taking my stuff, man.
God damn it.
I wish I could read the chat, but I can't.
Come back here.
Oh,
Yes, finally, I got a shot at you.
I'll shoot the bullets now.
right
I
at the
want
edge.
to see it in slow motion.
That laser sound originally wasn't for this.
Yeah, no.
It was actually for virus, but it ended up turning out really well for that apparently.
Can you steal resources from the other team?
Yes. So
Yeah.
you can go into the other base. You can take from them what they have already. So it's kind of like
Oh
the
no, I'm going into the water.
the chaos of the game is that you're going back and forth between both bases. And like there's a offense to it and there's also defense. Like, you know, you want to take as much as you can, but you also want to protect what you have already. So if you know, it's a really good team-based game when you have more than just 2 people, because then one person can stand back and like protect the base, and the other person can go out and like score points. And then it gets probably. I haven't tested it with more than 4 people, but I'd imagine it'd be even more crazy when there's like 3v3, which I think is probably going to be the maximum amount of players. Because then it gets a little too ridiculous. But we'll see. So we need feedback on this. I believe it's going out on the next weekly, and you can just play with your friends. Obviously there's a few things we need to sort out. Like you can't change teams during game right now, and there's no like real team balance yet, but there will be. You can also score for the other team if you really feel like it,
If you are terrible.
which
Come back here.
Oh god. Which I think is a terrible idea if you're trying to win.
Might want to not let that happen.
Yeah. It's
God damn it.
mine. So. The other cool things that we were working on is like the character that you're driving, like the cat, will change faces and stuff in relation to what's actually happening to the gameplay. That's not there yet, but we do have like a bunch of like faces. Like if
I mean, you
let me
can see the
kill
face
you.
when you die, yeah.
Yeah, let me kill you. I'll show you.
Do we have the pictures that I posted of those?
See his face. Is not very happy right now. I think so. I'm not sure.
No! I can't drop the ball in time.
Yeah, so like the team balance thing that we're working on is it won't automatically team balance unless it absolutely needs to, and so you can switch teams when you have the ability to, so you can kind of like reorganize a team. But the game's so fast that I'm not entirely sure how much it's going to affect the gameplay yet, because obviously if everyone leaves, then the game's going to be really unbalanced. So that's one of the concerns I have that I really want people to test and give feedback on is like the team balancing stuff. You know, obviously the shooting, the moving, and all that stuff because it's completely new game. Anyways, I'm gonna show the music.
Yay!
Ah,
Sorry.
I was winning at the end. 3 to 4.
Well, that's the wrong one. Oops.
Oh, I didn't realize you added the whole Might Do You Guys left thing.
Yeah, I added that recently, so you can see when people leave and connect.
Uh huh.
Is the music isn't working? I'm just gonna play it. Forget it. Sound. So Will has been doing a lot of music for this. That I think he released some of it, but not all of it. Not sure.
Woo, Will!
What is this?
I
Did you?
think I released it. It's just not like a lot of people haven't seen it. I don't think.
Yeah. So like when you're waiting for players, it plays this music. I hope that's not too loud. No, it's not.
This is the
Yeah, it's the waiting for players.
vaporwave.
Yeah. Do you want me to play the whole thing?
I mean, you can probably keep talking while it's going.
I guess. So, kind of like a throwback to like the kind of the style or going. This kind of music embodies that.
Yeah. I really dig the 80s instrumentation. I like that aesthetic.
Oh my god.
You had to.
Mhm.
Anyways, I'm gonna stop playing the rest of that. And then so when the game starts, Will's working on doing some crazy stuff to kind of synchronize the gameplay with the music, but I don't think it's in this that I have here. But I'm gonna play it
You
anyways.
should.
Yeah.
Here we go. Oh. Is this supposed to be like echoey? Or probably not.
Be what?
Oh, there it goes. I haven't heard this version.
Oh
It's
yeah.
the new and improved TM version.
I added some stuff.
Trademark.
Copyright.
Registered
pending.
trademark.
Well, I guess it'd be a good time to do questions.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to talk
You should
about
show them that
Oh, you want to
picture.
talk about something, yeah?
PSA.
Let me see the picture. Oh yeah. There's all the different like emotions that the characters can have.
Yeah, the variants. The dogs have them too. It's just not in that picture.
Yeah, just not in the picture. So you got like when they're doing well, you get the kind of the grin. When they're dead, it's this one over here. You know, when they're happy, it's or when they're like upset that something happened.
But that bottom right one though.
That's the serious face when like the clock is down to the wire. They'll go into
so
that.
good.
So that's kind of the next thing I wanted to do to the game is get this stuff in. So, anyways. Oh, it went right back to the music. Alright, I'll stop it. Will posted that, I believe, or iteration of it. Version of it.
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud. There's a
Yeah.
lot of people are putting the link to it in the chat already.
Okay, cool. So yeah, people can listen to it there. So, anyways, so Zach, do you want to talk? Do you need to show anything, or?
Yeah. I'm going to show something in a sec, so if you can just set me up.
Yep.
Okay, great. All right, everybody. I'm going to talk to you about something that's pretty dang important at this stage. We're going to be releasing pretty soon here, which is scary and exciting and all sorts of emotions. Something that I've been kind of trying to focus on is bug reporting and crash reporting, because when the game crashes and we have no idea what happened, it is not generally a good thing. So I put out a post recently asking people to submit their crash dumps, because when the game crashes, it writes a mini dump file, which is basically a stack trace and some other information that we can load into Visual Studio and try to find where in the code the game stopped working. Those have actually been really, really useful, and I want to try to just kind of make a plea to everybody who is currently watching this to please submit those. I'm going to make another forum post to kind of go into a little bit more detail about it, because the first one was kind of not very specific. Well, because one of the issues is when we generate these crash dumps, they don't contain a lot of information to like determine which one's the right one to submit. Because if you submit an older version for like a past weekly, we actually can't really do anything with that because the code has changed so much. So what I'm going to show you now is the thing that I've been working on while the stream's been running. I made it so that when you run the game, and it's going to run the game here, when you run it and you get a crash, I don't know if it does this when it crashes, probably not. Sometimes you get the crash report, sometimes not. When you get this and the game crashes, instead of just dumping with some generic numbers here, you get let's see if you can kind of see this here. You get a version number, which is now encoded into the actual dump. So this way I can tell you guys, like, hey, send us crash logs for version 0.0.11, and then you'll know which one to submit. And then inside that contains the crash context information, which contains the version number in here as well, which is also really helpful. So that will allow us to kind of identify which version you're running, and then we can debug it against that version in Visual Studio, and then we can find your bugs. So basically, I'm going to, like I said, I'll do a forum post about this in more detail. Just keep your eye on the forums. I'll probably make an announcement and stick it so everybody can see it. These crashes are really useful because, like I said, it tells us where the game's crashing and what it's doing. So yeah, if you guys get a crash, actually, I'll just tell you how right now, because like I'm on a stream. Like this is probably a good time as any to tell you. If you go to let's see, you go to C users, your username, app data, local tower. That's where the game writes all its like saved data and like exports. So this is like the directory where when you run it in Steam, it's going to put any save information in here. I'll post that information in the thread post I've mentioned later on. But when you go in here and you open up saved and you go to logs, you're going to get a lot of these things. It's going to say UE4CC dash Windows dash and then a whole bunch of numbers and letters. When I put this change on in the next build, it's going to actually put the version number. And what you're going to want to do is you want to take the one that has the correct version number with the current version we have released. And you're going to just want to zip that up and send that to me or to whatever we tell you where to send it. That'll also be on that forum post. and then we can use that to debug the game and fix crashes. So in general, every time you guys tell us what happens during a crash, every time you can send us one of these bug reports, we can make the game more stable by release. Because the most recent thing that this has solved was when we had hats crashing the game. We had no idea that hats were the problem. We just knew the game crashed on mini golf. Then a few people sent us crash dumps. I looked in the code, and it was breaking right on a line that involved equipping a hat to a player, and then we can immediately fix that up. So
Which is
that's
great.
like the level. That's the level of helpful this is to us. So yeah, I'll make a post about it. I'll tell you all about it. It'll probably be at the. I'll just do it right now. I'll start writing that post and putting it together, or I'll just use the existing one, and then I'll have you guys look at that. Again, it's super helpful. We're currently discussing like, do we want to do like Mac? Do you want to do like the credits thing you're talking about?
I think we.
Yeah, you talk about that.
We're this is just starting a thought that we had. When we get the bug reports, it's really useful to us, and we're talking about people who contribute, crash reports that are of use to us. We can make a section in the credits that kind of like give credits and to the people that actually provided those crash reports.
It's people who went out of their way to help us, basically.
Yeah. So we want to have some level of award, I guess, like because it's something that we really care about, and we want to show our appreciation. So that was one way we were thinking of doing it.
Yeah, we're still kind of in discussion about that, but
Yeah.
it'll also be on this forum post. We'll make it visible if you just keep an eye on the forums. It'll be there, and it'll be a spot where you guys can submit bugs and crash reports, and we can use that. So yeah,
And
that's all I wanted to talk about at this point.
I guess I forgot to mention that the credits. This is a good segue.
Okay.
Pull it up real
A
quick.
lot of segues.
Yeah, I know, right? So, in the latest weekly, we put credits for all the backers that backed us. It's in the settings in credits, and you go here, you go backer credits, and your names that you submitted to us are in here. There's a lot of names. Oh my god, I need to turn down the music. Oh yeah, the music. You can turn down the music now independently. Anyways, so you guys submitted this the names. If you have any concerns about what your backer name is, please email us by next week, because next week we're gonna be start doing like the bricks, and I also want to put these credits on a big plaque in the lobby, and that at that point next week, end of next week, they're gonna be stuck like that forever, for all eternity. So there were 249 of you that didn't give us your names. If that was what you wanted, not to have your name, that's fine. But if you forgot and you didn't have time to do the backer thing, now is the time. You have 1 week left. So email us if you have a problem with your name that's already there, and email us if you didn't actually get your name in there. And make sure you get that done.
Oh shit.
So go ahead and look at it. I know there's actually 5 people that I need to personally email because their names kind of got messed up due to like some Unicode stuff. So I will be emailing some backers too. So check for your emails as well if you get an email from me. So okay, that is all I have to say about that. I'm done.
Also, if you're one of the people who aren't watching the stream, just remember what we told you.
Yeah, I'm gonna email. I'm gonna send out a big. I'm gonna send out an email for them too. But people that watch the stream, they care, and they'll tell people that if they have backers, friends that are backers that didn't see the stream, go ahead and tell them to. And I'll send out a final email about this as well. It's just gonna take some time because sending it to 2,000 people, it takes some time to send those emails. But yeah, cool. Let's go to Q&A, I guess, if we want to do that.
Cool. Oh, by the way, just the last thing. I'm
What?
gonna do a weekly build tonight.
It's Friday.
So,
That's preposterous.
well, you know what? I just kind of feel like doing it now. So,
Yeah.
more weeklies for everybody. Am
So
I
that's
right?
3
Am I
weeklies
right?
in 1
You're
week,
right.
Zach. That doesn't.
That is like 3 weekends in a week.
You know what?
Making up for all those ones we missed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
one.
Yeah, these are the ones that we missed. So everybody, keep an eye on your Steam. Restart Steam a little later
We start
tonight.
Steam. It's out. It's not out. Just
No,
It's
don't,
not out.
don't
No.
say that.
Yeah, but it will be.
Yep.
So we go into Q&A mode?
Yeah,
now?
let's go to Q&A. I don't know what to show on the stream, so I guess
Throw
I'll
us your
just
Qs and we'll give you some A's.
load up the pause, I guess, which takes forever. Oh, the condo! It had some stuff. I don't care. Go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead, Q&A.
And some stuff I don't care.
They'll figure it out.
I did it.
You'll
I
you'll
can
get
feel...
to see it in the weekly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the
Yeah.
weekly already. There's
There's
people
your-
been talking about the landscape that I did for the condo, and I kind of agree with some of the things they've said, so I might be changing it.
Oh, what, the mountains?
Oh, is
Yeah.
Planet Panic going to be in
Yeah.
today's weekly?
It should be. So, Zach, make sure you put that in. I'll
Oh,
tell you what map it is.
I was literally just about to ask you.
Okay, let's put...
I actually just finished asking you in chat.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can't switch it on
Let me
stream.
just ask him over the stream where it
That's the map name. I sent it to you. So make sure you stick that in there.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Is it, I don't see
Oh,
that. I see
maybe.
prototype team.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Team
yeah,
2.
Team, sorry.
Yeah.
2. Make
Yeah.
sure it's 2,
Oh.
not 1.
Okay.
One is
What's
not
wrong with
done.
one?
It was not good.
It's also the loneliest number.
You know, 2 can be as bad as 1, right?
Oh no.
Well, we
Also-
needed 3.
Okay, Q&A. Well, I'm just messing around. So
I also said another thing in chat. I think.
I can't see it.
Oh,
Oh, let me get my phone.
get me. All right.
Wow.
Are we doing a Q&A now? 'Cause it-
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Answer some...
All right.
Okay. First question now. Will Tower Unite have support for using real USB pianos for use with the in-game piano? Asking because Geola Tower had support with external programs. Totally want to do that.
Yeah, we want to do MIDI support, right? Like,
We
Yeah.
wanna.
but it's not gonna happen by early access. But
Yeah.
it's definitely something that
Like,
I want to get in.
once we put out all the fires, then we can start rebuilding and making.
Yeah, then we can start
Yeah.
making some more.
Cool. Any other questions? Let's see right here.
That was the only question. That was
Really?
No, Mac,
That's it, right? Everyone's...
Mac,
I'm going.
Mac, look at dev only. If you looked at the wrong chat, sorry. I posted it in dev only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, I'm gonna go. There was one person said here, will there be purchasable skins for Planet Panic? Not yet. I mean, it's not really something we even talked about yet. We really want to just work on the gameplay first, and we'll get to that stuff later.
Got to build the game before you can customize it.
Yeah. Gotta make sure all the things work well. Let's see. Will the Plaza Boardwalk sign font be changed? I actually really want to change that. Hopefully soon.
The boardwalk.
Oh, we're talking about the boardwalk sign.
Yeah, I want to change that when I
Yeah.
update that.
Is that the one connecting the beach and the lobby?
Yeah. That's one of
Uh.
those things that have been just sitting there for a while.
Oh, that's
Needs
just
to
been
be-
that's just been there. Like
Yeah, it needs
we
to be
haven't even paid
addressed.
attention.
It's been there
to
since
it.
lobby 2.
Yeah.
Someone asked, will there be a hoverboard? No. Not yet. I don't know.
Not yet,
If there's like a huge demand for it after early access, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really heard of that idea yet.
It might not be a hoverboard, but it could be like variants of maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I have some ideas for some transportation stuff, but nothing to announce yet. Are the cats and dogs in Planet Panic going to be more animated, or will the faces change suddenly? There's actually the faces themselves have like in between, like animations and stuff. So they do have.
They're not going to be any more than just a little ball. Oh, your mic went. I don't know. People are just saying it now.
Oh, I hate that. They do have to.
The animation bit. Repeat that.
All right, let's repeat it. Round 2. The animations on the faces, they have in between like animation states, but like they're not going to be like fully animated faces because we're going for like a speed racer, like 80s style. So there are in between like animations, but it's not going to be like crazy fully animated stuff like because that was just a stylistic choice that we decided on. We wanted to do this 80s style. So anyways, jeez. I love answering questions twice.
Isn't it great?
Yeah. I don't know why OBS just decides my mic is not important.
Mic's really not important.
Yeah. Sorry.
Fine.
That's P-rude.
You're really not important.
What are your plans after the retail release has been finished? Polishing things, adding small features, large content patches. So, we plan to have a year of support, provided everything goes well. I mean, it will, but yes, a year of support. So that means not just like small patches. That means like game worlds and stuff like that.
I think
So-
he's referring more to like how often they might come out.
Yeah,
So,
I'm not sure what to say yet. We have to kind of figure that out. I know that we have schedules for like when we release, we're gonna have like big bug patch fixes directly after release for like at least 2 or 3 weeks. Just focusing on that and getting the feedback on the game that's been released. So we're not abandoning it at all, and I really want to make that clear that we're going to be constantly developing this game, and it's going to be always new stuff coming out and new bug fixes all the time. What comes out on early access, like that's just like a big beta release for us. And then it's just going to keep going. Oh god. And then it's just going to keep going from there.
Nice meet.
So yeah.
100 years, Tyree Knight. 100 years.
100 years. Let's see. What kind of arcade games will there be? So the arcade's going to kind of put on a little hold for now, so we can focus on a lot of the rest of the game. And then we'll come back to that in a later update after early access. So I'm not sure yet. I know that we confirmed that we're going to have like this arcade API and stuff, but we're still working on that. So just wait a little bit for that. What are the doors for the plaza? I can't tell you.
What?
Can't tell you that one. How will the
Can't.
Steam inventory work with workshop items? We don't know yet. We're still working on that. When we're ready to release that information, we'll have a big post on it. We'll detail it when it's more mature.
Give you the deets.
Will there be any more additions to the tower? Yes. Like, I'm not sure what you mean by like exterior, interior, more rooms and stuff like that. But like, yeah, we're gonna be adding a lot to the thing as we go, based on feedback as well. So if people think like bumper cars just absolutely sucks, we're gonna fix that and stuff. So things will change. And same with like if you don't like certain things, yeah.
It's a dynamic environment.
Yeah, it's gonna be changing quite a lot. And then let's see. Will our units be reset? Yeah. The units that you've collected during the alpha, that's gonna be reset when early access comes out. Mostly because all the GMT stuff is gonna be transferred over as well.
Also, we still need to tweak the economy.
We need to tweak the economy. Like a lot of you probably notice a lot of the items have like the same price. That's because we haven't
Because we didn't set them.
Yeah, we haven't finished the economy, so everything is going to be reset. So just be aware of that. Oh my god, someone else take over. My voice is dying.
Got it.
Okay.
I was at what parts of the boardwalk area will be finished?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, which is
need to catch up.
probably me.
I mean, we also have the forum for questions as well if we don't get to them all.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I can't find
Yes.
the one you're talking about. Where is it? Who said?
Oh, I found it.
Traumatic.
I can do it.
Smatic?
Please take over. I need to drink some water.
Okay, I'm taking over now. Mac, what was the last question you answered?
Oh, what parts of the boardwalk area will be finished by early access? That's what needs to be answered.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So, I'll just answer it. The art of the boardwalk stuff is going to be pretty much what you're seeing in the alpha. Is like that's where it is. The roller coaster needs to be put in still, but none of it's going to be really functional yet, because that's going to be later. We made that decision because we're working on a lot of the core stuff right now, and we just don't have the manpower yet to like finish
Core
all of
staff
that
and
up
game
in the
moves.
time that we have, because it's now March and we want to make sure that the release that we give out is not bug ridden. So that's kind of like our mitigation, but all the art is there, and
Right.
a lot of the work's been worked on.
All right, somebody asked, this has probably been asked before, but just how customizable will homes be? Will you be picking from preset options, or can you actually edit the landscape and layout? I can answer that.
Yeah.
The answer is we want to do a much more sophisticated condo editor that lets you like build custom layouts and stuff, but we don't have the time to do that yet. But hopefully sometime after early access starts, we can move towards developing that, because we think it would be super cool to have individual condo layouts, different designs. We just need to get to that point.
Yeah, and that's also why the condo is separated as well, so we can do those things. And the peer-to-peer stuff that we talked about earlier in the stream was done. Gives us the flexibility we need to do it.
The next question is, what has been the most fun to work on so far?
Ooh.
I love items. That's me. Making
Well,
all
now
this-
that we have like a sick item system,
Oh my
in,
god. I've been
like
spending my
doing
whole
anything with
whole
items
days.
is a breeze.
The
Like
whole-
the recipe
whole days.
system was super fun to make because the item system just worked. The instance manager, exactly the same. It just worked because of the item system. So
I liked doing the Planet Panic music.
What was that for?
What was that? Oh, that's still...
Do you have something to say to me?
I too liked working on the item
Fight,
system.
fight,
That
fight,
was a lot of fun to make. I also made like the icon editor stuff. That was a lot of fun. Shoot, for me, it's just making all this, making the underlying systems that everybody builds on top of. It's just so much fun to make. I get a kick out of doing that.
I loved and hated doing mini golf courses. all at the same time. Like it's fun to make, but then you test it and you go, "Oh, this doesn't work," and then you get hull waiting on waterhull, which doesn't work 20 times in a row.
All right.
Otherwise, it's good.
Forenzi asked, how will the Steam inventory work with workshop items, and will they only work on certain servers?
Oh, we had an item specification on that. There's a forum post about that.
I'm trying to remember the.
You might want to post that. If I remember
yeah.
correctly,
We went pretty in depth with it.
Yeah.
the workshop items don't go on the inventory. I might be wrong on that.
No, they don't.
No.
I
they
believe
do
it was
have-
that they work, but they don't work. They're not genuine, so
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
not genuine. Yeah,
you
until
can't
we
buy
decide.
them or trade them or sell them or anything.
Yeah, they have no like actual like unit cost as well.
Yeah, they're basically free.
And that's Rob's Imports has like the little it's not done yet, but a little section for opening up and accessing the workshop items on any server.
The instant you mentioned there's a forum post, Caboose like came through
Oh,
and grabbed
thanks.
it for me.
Oh, I was just about to post it.
Well, Caboose was just faster. Yeah, shout outs to community member Caboose 700. He's been handling some of the
The
front end PR for
Steam
us.
stuff, like he's been answering all the Steam community questions too.
Yeah. So shout outs to him. He's been really
I
helpful.
don't think he can hear you from there. You have to shout pretty loud.
Hey, Caboose.
Oh, God.
Good job.
Hey, Caboose, you're
Years.
cool.
My poor ears. I have
I'm
you guys
sorry.
cranked up.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry, dude. Didn't know.
That's okay.
I wanted to make sure Caboose could hear me. All right, let's see.
Someone making fun of my face in
Somebody
the head
asked. Oh, Fully, this is a great question for you. Will
Oh,
it have pixel? Will it have controller support?
That's
Ugh,
a great
that's
question.
mine. Okay.
Oh, right, sorry, I'm getting
I'll
mixed
take-
up with Fully.
The alpha has some very basic controller support if you have an Xbox controller or a Steam controller. Both of those semi work. The inventory
Praise
does not work. It's probably not
UI,
going to work for
inventory
the UI. Yeah, you won't be like okay,
Inventory works.
Steam controller you can kind of work with the inventory because the Steam controller has like the mouse pointer. So you will need a mouse pointer to use the inventory right now. That's something I want to work on later. It's a really difficult thing to figure out because we completely made it based on PC. Like that's kind of what it is. So a lot of work has to go into the inventory, but you can walk around, you can jump, you can crouch, you can do enter stuff. The piano, for example, will not work on the controller. I'm not even sure how I could make that work yet. I probably can't.
There's no way you can make that work on a controller.
So it's kind of like some things work. You plug in a controller. You can if you have the weekly or the alpha. If you don't, ask a friend to check it out. But basically, it works with the most basic stuff.
The controller stuff's more geared towards game worlds. Like that's where we figure people
Yeah.
will be using it the most. At the end of the day, the general experience of Tower is designed as a PC game, which is why we haven't targeted any sort of consoles or anything. That's one of the reasons why, because the design, the core design, relies heavily on keyboard and mouse.
I can plug in my controller right now, and it works.
Ooh.
Like, I'm playing with it right now on the controller. You can tell I'm playing with the controller because the way I'm moving. But yeah.
Next question. I'm gonna actually try to pronounce names now because that's fun.
Oh, no.
Ryakatsu says, "Will there be more than just 2 teams in Planet Panic? I'd love to see like 3 or 4 teams stealing each other's babies."
Oh God. Just 2.
We hadn't
for right
considered
now.
it.
We haven't considered it, but man, I wonder.
What would the other animals be?
I don't I don't know. Obviously, they have to fit the whole. Maybe
I
a
would
mouse.
say like one of them could be rabbit, and the other one could be mouse. Maybe.
I was going to say fox.
What,
Oh, fox.
Whatever a
Fox
cat
and mouse.
attacks, and whatever a dog attacks.
Cats and dogs, foxes and rabbits. maybe.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty crazy. I'd imagine that game changing quite drastically with multiple teams.
It might get a bit too insane, though.
I don't know. Be interesting. To
Some
try out.
notes. Killer the Cool 9000 says, "What's Accelerate? Is it like source cards from GM Tower?" And the answer is, yeah, it will be
Yeah,
once we start working
And
on it.
hopefully way better.
and controller support. Oh man,
Yeah.
because man, driving with a keyboard is quite something. Just my
I mean,
opinion.
I play Rocket League with a keyboard.
Hey, you can play Rocket League with a keyboard pretty well.
Do
actually.
you?
Yeah,
I play with
Yeah.
a keyboard too,
now.
but Source Cards
I
was
read
not
Paper
very
Control.
fun.
It's the only
Source
thing.
Cards is not fun with keyboard, and I know it.
Sources Physics is also just been fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sprite Clad asks, "Why is most of the condo sky white and not blue?"
It's dynamic. It's day night. You can change it.
Yeah, it's also like overcast
Clouds.
all the time.
It's got
because
yeah.
it, takes,
if
it canonically takes place in Seattle, so
What is that canon? It's not canon.
that's not
Wow.
canon.
No.
No, the kind of the clouds they like change between the days that pass too, which is kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
We could probably make it so clouds don't appear as often, but
Meh.
Chronicle, what are you
Okay.
doing?
I kind of like what it's like. So what's up? Anything else? we're a little over
when's
time.
the monorail gonna come?
Monorail.
It's
Definitely by after early access. We have this like really crazy idea where the monorail goes out to like this little island, but we'll see how it goes.
We have like
Spoilers.
an infinite number of really crazy ideas. It's just all a matter of time when it comes to implementing them.
I mean, we're gonna only have 7 months to get to early access, so
Huh?
we've got pretty far for considering how much time we've had.
The focus right now is to get like Virus and Planet Panic and all that, and the core
And all
stuff
the core,
working, the condos and all that working. So it's like all the plaza like activities have been kind of pushed off for a little bit because, man, we need a game before we can get to those things. So, anyways.
All right. Next question. Life Beto says, "What are you looking forward to most about Tower Unite?"
For that's a big question.
I would
If
say
they
like
released-
generally like
I want it to be good.
that's a good
That's a little
answer.
too general. Just bring it back. Bring it back.
I look forward to doing the arcade stuff. I'm actually pretty excited to start work on that at some point again.
Oh man, that was really cool. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting music stuck in people's heads.
All the stuff that I was
fun.
looking forward to has already happened. I was looking forward to the being on Steam. Like that just itself is incredible.
Yeah, that was a pretty
having
big thing.
Steam inventory was like insane, and I still. And
I'm really glad it ended up working out. 'cause
Oh
there's
my
a few
God.
times where we were like, "This isn't gonna work," and then it worked.
You guys know what I'm looking forward to?
What is it?
Making
Is it being
tons of
louder?
Food items.
Oh yeah, cooking. I guess the one thing I'm really looking forward to is Virus. Actually, like I really loved Virus, and I can't wait to start making Virus in
Uh,
HD.
I need to make all the maps.
Tridonable asks, "What's up with the hidden door behind the transit station?" What hidden door behind what transit
Yeah,
station?
what? I don't.
What transit station? We don't have a transit station.
Yeah,
We have a transit station?
Wait, we have a transit
No,
station?
what?
That's so fun.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, alright.
Oh man, I didn't even know. I didn't even test this. Slot machine does work with the controller. Awesome.
Another
Because we all know that's important.
It is.
Traumatic asks, will bowling be implemented by early access? And the answer is unfortunately no. The amount of time it would take to pull that together by
Bowling.
early access would include other things that we need to work on.
Occlude. Wow, what a fucking game developer you.
I know, sorry.
That's a valid use of the word.
You're a
You got a problem?
A lot of the stuff I did, like with the slot machine, like entering and driving and stuff, though, really is going to like speed up the process on those stuff. So
Yeah.
I've been working on it. But yeah,
I think it's just fair to say that a lot of the Plaza activities will not be there for early access because, as we said, game modes and core is way more important.
but we're gonna be very, very. Oh my god, I can't even talk. We're gonna work really hard to get those in as quick as possible, with the quality that we work on. Oh my god, I can't even words. I can't words. I'm putting the controller down.
The controller is messing with your mind, dude.
It is. I can't do controller and talk, but we don't want to release like bowling or any of that at a low quality. Like we have an internal quality with our stuff. So. Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Should probably only do one or two more questions and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
wrap this up.
I'm out of water.
Untitled Dragon asks, will there be bonuses for people who played Lobby 1 and Lobby 2? We have an FAQ on the forum that details that way better than we could on the stream. So check the forums. There's a frequently asked questions section that explains the whole deal. Maybe one of the guys can post that. Like this, maybe you can find that. Or Caboose. Caboose probably gonna.
He's probably
He's
on it
probably
right
already
now.
finding it,
Yeah.
so
Let's see.
Will there be weeklies in early access? I like that question. Can I answer that question?
yes.
What?
Weeklies in the early access.
Sure.
Sure. Sure. That's the answer.
Sure. Yeah, I guess. Whatever.
I don't know. Like it can't be that hard to do.
I mean,
Yeah.
it won't be much different to what it is now. So.
I'm pretty sure we'll have a dev like a branch, like a testing branch, so that you can test stuff that's new before we like destroy the game by accident. Like that's the whatever is like it's like the alpha is right now. We have these big updates and they're more solid than the weeklies. So we'll probably keep to
With early access, we have to be more careful though.
yeah, we're
so.
gonna be really careful. So we'll probably have like some weekly things and maybe even like monthly releases for that to really test those before they ship out to everyone on Steam.
Next question. I'm just kind of skimming through now.
Yeah.
Mouse Droid Pal asks, why does the stray cat disappear at day?
I answered that in text, but I'll answer it again. Stray cats are only stray at night. It's a known fact.
All right.
Sure, all right, let's go with
It's a
that.
mysterious trader.
You just got to be in the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
Have your people call his people.
We're gonna make it so it snaps fingers when you open up the store.
Nice.
Yeah.
If Will can make a song for that with like a slap bass.
Slap at the base.
Oh God.
Anyway, we probably should.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah,
we're winding down.
Yeah.
Every time we go way over.
Yeah, we do.
If you have any questions that you really want to ask, go on the forums and actually do go on the forums and ask us questions, because there's so many times where people are asking questions over and over and over, and then they don't actually ask us on the forums. We will
Yeah.
answer you on the forums.
We like answering
We like
questions.
answering them. Yeah, as you can tell, we go over the stream quite a lot to answer questions. We like them.
There's lots of you, so we can't answer them all in the stream.
Streams are like a big motivator. Oh my god, can't even talk. Streams are motivator. Yeah, streams are a big motivator for me personally, because I love showing things off and then seeing what people think. Because a lot of times we're just working and got our heads down. We can't.
Well,
Yeah.
we're effectively working blind.
Yeah,
Yeah, I have a blindfold on right now.
I
What?
love
I
I
can't
love
hear you, I'm
feedback, negative or positive. I love feedback. So
Don't be mean about it, though.
I don't even care. You can be mean to me.
Wow.
Constructive criticism.
Constructive is good. Yeah.
Anyway. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Let's end it there.
We're closing the stream.
Alright, so just a quick follow-up. Like I said, I'll be posting something on the forums. It'll be sticky so you can find it easily. It'll explain how to send crash dumps and debug stuff and other useful things for us. So just keep an eye out for that. You know, keep your eyes on the forums, because we're going to be posting things there. That's going to be our like main way of communicating with the general community. If you're not a member of the forums, it's forums.pixeltailgames.com. Just sign up and be informed, because that's where we're going to be informing, because we're informers.
Yeah.
Don't do it, Zach. Don't. I swear.
Do what?
You want to mention the
Anyway.
next stream date? It's
Yes.
the 18th of March.
The 18th?
Oh, nearly the odds of March.
18th of March, normal time.
Oh god, Fooey, your mic.
Oh, did it make a sound?
Oh, it made a sound.
It was.
Anyways, yeah, March 18th is our next stream.
Alright.
I think on that stream we'll probably be talking about some
Be
other
there or be
stuff
square.
that's really important, because that's getting really close to release.
Yeah.
That's
So,
actually like our second to
definitely,
last one.
Yeah.
Don't miss it, because it's gonna be cool.
gonna be good.
It's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be a doozy.
So yeah,
Anyway,
remember
actually-
to smash that like button.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
No.
I thought it was dead.
Thank
Just
you,
end the
Sam.
stream.
Alright, who up?
Alright.
All right.
Thank you everybody for watching. Have a good night. If
Okay.
it's morning where
Have
you
a
are,
good
have a good
evening.
morning.
Have a good day, have a good morning, have
Good
a
morning,
Bye.
good evening, and good night.
Yep.
never see you again.
See you guys.
Love you.
Oh.